Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be talking about using cross sections in Fusion. This is something that was kind of annoying for me, so hopefully I can help you avoid some of that annoyance. So this is the file that we worked on in the last video. If you aren't familiar, this is Fusioneers, and I'm going over just some very basics of Fusion. So if you haven't watched the first couple of videos in this playlist, I'd recommend you check them out. This file is available at our SKOOL community. SKOOL.com/Fusioneers is where you can find it. So this is our file, and what I wanted to show you was how to use a special type of view, which is a cross section. And again, we haven't really modeled anything, but in the future you'll know kind of why this is important. So if you click on inspect, do section analysis, okay, and now we can kind of move around and figure out how we want to cut this part in half. So if we selected this, you'll see that it cuts this way. And the reason this is important is you can imagine that if you didn't know that this was hollow, you might not ever see that there's actually a peace sign that I kind of hid under here. And this is mainly for this purpose. So there's sometimes when you want to see inside of hollow things, or you might want to see a cross-section view just to see, how close things interact, things like that. So the cross-section is really useful, but it's actually something that's can be a little bit annoying to use if you don't know what you're doing. So let's change the cut plane by coming over here to section analysis. Let's exit that, and then let's reselect this plane. And then we can drag this down to where we can see the peace sign. There it is. So this is how you set up the cross section, but the other thing that I want to show you is where the cross section tab goes once you say okay. So I want you to look over here. There's origin, body, sketches, and construction. If we click OK, now analysis appears. Just make sure we see that, analysis. And so what that is the cross section. So just turn that on, turn that off. So you'll laugh when you hear this, but I didn't know that existed for a long time. So I would temporarily use the cross section and just basically click back to turn it off, because I didn't understand that this was in the history here. So that's how you turn on and off the cross section. And then another thing to know is that you can also, I'm just going to undo this temporarily just to show you one other thing. Let's do the same thing again, inspect, section analysis, and then we can use this plane again. Let's move it back down. But say we just wanted to see the part that's hidden. If you just click flip, now you see the top. Now you see the bottom again. So that's how you switch what part is invisible and which part is visible. Let's go back to here, click OK, and then we'll have to turn that view back on. And so here, I just want to kind of remind everybody how to color real quickly. So if we click A on the keyboard, or if we come up here to modify appearance, and then we have these different appearances. You may have different colors, but I'm just going to use the black one. First, we need to select faces. Don't forget to do that if you want to color in just the part that's highlighted here. And then I'm going to drag this black color and make it black. Give you some nice contrast there. All right, and then I'm going to turn this back off so we see everything again. And so that's how you use cross sections. So hopefully you found this useful, and see you in the next video.